What's up, YouTube? Wright's Farm here. Welcome back. We are working on a old wood chipper today. About the only thing I know about it is it has a Ford 300 inline 6 and it hasn't ran in probably a year or two. So let's see here, where do we start? Well, I've got a battery on the charger because it doesn't have a battery in it. This is your battery tray. No battery, obviously. Got a pair of ice grips. Pretty neat. Broken battery terminal. Push that rubber back down in there. That's nice. Very corroded battery cable there. Hopefully we can cut it and slide it over a little bit. I actually don't think I have any terminals left. Let's take this cover off. See here, we'll just expertly catalog that right there, which probably won't stay there. Tried this thing a while back. I don't know if it's locked up or anything. Let's see if I can get my hand in there. We might be able to get a pry bar in there. Let's see here, I think that's disengaged on that. Let's see here. Pry bar. See here. Oh, look at that. Motor's not locked up, but it also doesn't turn very free. Huh. Interesting. Where's my jump pack at? Is it in here? Don't think I have my jump pack out here. Wonder where that would be. Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind the leaning tower of Shell Rotella 1540. There's Yeti. Big boy. Let's just stick this thing on here. Just to see if we can get that starter to do anything. You're gonna want to stick that down in there like that. And then turn this on. And hopefully nothing explodes into flames. You know what? We'll stick that there. Right on the ground there. So this thing, you gotta hold this button in. We got a lot of clicking. I don't like how much that clicks. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of it. Let's check the coolant. Maybe. Yep. There's something in there. It'll run. If it'll run. So yeah, I moved this thing with the big tractor. My lazy dog just laying there chilling. Let's see here if we can turn this a little more. Man, I really do not like how hard that is to turn. Thought the exhaust manifold had a crack in it. Wonder if this is... Wonder if maybe that's disengaged. Let's turn our battery back on. Contact. Well, it made different noises that time. Let me see if I can find a end for that. If this battery's even good. I don't even know if that battery's good. If I have one, it would be over here. Have one of those. That's not one I need. Normally it would be hanging up there. Oh, could it be back there on any of those other ones? Oh well. I'm grabbing my Red Bull. Watermelon. These things are delicious. Yeah, don't see one on top of this pile of parts on top of the fridge. Refreshing. Alright, so since we don't have a terminal end, I have another idea. Let's see here. We shall use these. Snip, snip. We're going to take these and we're going to turn our battery off before we start welding over here. Expertly catalog that onto the floor. And take these, kind of twist them around here, cut that coating off. Then we're going to pull like so and make a mess out of things. Give it a twist. Open that. Turn our battery charger off because we no longer need it. Wow, like it was meant to be. Look at that. Here's going to be our new terminal end. Don't judge. I'm cheap, okay? Let's see how. These things just aren't working like they should. Don't know what in the world that was. Maybe a semi-truck? There's Big John going behind his Peterbilt, eh? Get that negative terminal down on it. It's upside down. Why is it upside down? Okay, I don't know what that noise is. Something big though, I know that. Something real big. We're gonna take this and we're gonna connect it to our positive terminal vice grips there. And I guess the negative's fine. Look at that, we got 13.2 volts. We got all the power. Now let's see. Don't know which way this lever needs to be turned. Maybe it's this way. We still got a lot of clicky clack. Give me the hammer. We're gonna teach this starter a lesson. Maybe. If that's even the issue. We still have clicky clack. Don't know. Oops. There went my WD-40. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. It's not getting very hot. Starter actually doesn't look too bad. Give me another sip of my Red Bull. Ooh, that's good. We're showing plenty of voltage. Maybe the starter's done for. Maybe that's why this thing hasn't ran in a while. Wonder if I can... some kind of safety seal. Actually, I don't think... What's clicking? Is it this? Yep, it's that's clicking. What do I do to pry bar? Ah, pry bar. Yeah, let's make Sparkies. Okay, so from the evidence of our welding that we were just doing there, I don't think the starter's any good. I wonder if we can see it from under here. Kinda. Oh, it looks like it is engaged. Let's see here. Okay, so lever down that way is disengaged. Let's try to turn the motor backwards and see if we can spin the starter, and maybe that will do something. Let me grab a bigger pry bar. So we need to turn this heifer left. Okay, maybe bigger pry bar wasn't the answer. Let's try smaller, littler pry bar. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I think the starter might be shot, bud. God darn. Yeah. Yeah, I think the starter might have went kaput. What if I can get a bigger brick bar in there? Excuse me. Can I get to it from this side? Oh, buddy, look at that. Let me get in here so I can be one with the pry bar. Oh, look at that. We got something to happen. It moved. It's amazing. Wonder if we're still turning the starter. Let's try it now. Take another sip of my Red Bull. See what that done. Okay. It kind of did something. What fell? I don't know. We ain't gonna worry about it. Oh. And I believe that was it becoming disengaged. Or if I can reach it from right here, I can. By the way, anybody watching this is not the way to do this. I'm an idiot. Don't do what I do. Capiche? No! Whew, man, that starter is like locked up bad. This might take a whole can of Red Bull, maybe another one. If only this was a 12 valve Cummins, this would be a lot more interesting. For me at least, because I like 12 valves. Gah! Yeah, that starter is very content with its new home that it has made. Huh. Well, maybe I should pull the starter off and try to beat it with a hammer on the floor. Well, let me see if I can get it off, and we'll try that. Alright, so got the starter out, and just tried to jump it with my little jump box there, and it does not want to do anything other than sit there and weld, and we don't need a starter that identifies as a welder. So we're gonna take this thing apart and see if we can get her to do something. Take the bolt off for the lead that goes to the actual motor. Screw that nut back on there so we don't lose it. Maybe. We might get it screwed back on there. Oh, there we go. Let me grab my Red Bull. It's almost empty. So sad. What did I do with my other ratchet? Oh. Put that one back in there. Wish that thing would hurry up and stop clicking. Oh man. I have no idea what we're gonna experience when this comes apart. A whole lot of nastiness. Look at that. That is gross. Okay, we're gonna leave that right there. Ooh, man, that thing stinks. No wonder it wouldn't do anything. Oof. Man, that is bad. I don't know if this thing's ever gonna work again. Or I don't know if I can do anything with it, that's for sure. You can push these bolts out. Let's see here, these are probably a quarter. Yep, they do be is quarter. Maybe. Wonder if we can get her loose now. Oh my Lord. That is nasty. I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming it doesn't need to be in there. I don't know where that came from. We're gonna expertly catalog it over there though. Whew, that is dirty. There's chunks of magnet coming off of there. I can't describe the smell. Oh, I see. That thing was supposed to have that other band. I guess that was a band or something. It was supposed to be right there. God, this thing smells so bad. Like I can't even describe how bad it smells. That's how bad it is. Just take my word for it. It stinks. I'm gonna do what nobody ever recommends, and I'm gonna get some sandpaper here. And I'm gonna sand things that don't need to be sanded. Well, I mean, what harm can we do to it, right? The starter was already broke. What are we gonna do, break it more? Yeah, I gotta holler at my dog because he don't like to stay in the yard. He likes to... Well, good, you just ran off whoever that was. What was that, Jehovah's Witnesses? That's a good dog. He wouldn't hurt a fly, but you know, people see a big German Shepherd, they're afraid. I should probably put some air in that because it looks a little flat. Hi, will you get out of the way, you big hairy beast? I'm trying to work here. You're not making this easy at all. You know what? I'm gonna blow this thing out because I feel like there's some crud in there. If we blow it out, it might work. That was violence. Brother, ooh. Everybody say a little prayer for the starter. It's probably yeet its last haul. I mean, it's kind of spinning now, so that's more than it was doing. I don't recommend doing this to your starter. So remember, I have no clue what I'm doing. Don't do as I say. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Or however that saying goes. I'll go ahead and tighten these little bolts up. I believe these two smaller bolts here hold that contact assembly. I believe they're called torches or something. Whatever they're called, it holds that assembly back there. If I can get this socket back off. Get this back on here. We'll hook it up to our little jump pack there and see if it still wants to be a welder. We're gonna hope it doesn't want to weld. And if it doesn't work, oh well, it didn't work before, so just have to get a new one. Which is gonna suck because that's gonna take a couple of days, maybe a week or so. And I was really wanting to see this thing run today. But don't lose hope. It might not. Who knows? It's 50-50. You gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith. Get our nuts back on here. Put our ratchet into frontwards mode. Alright, starter is reassembled, I guess. Alrighty, now let's put this. Let's hook the positive up. Something like that. Turn that on and then contact. Oh no, we're still welding. Oh, it did something there. Oh, it moved a little bit. Come on, baby. I can spin it a little bit at least. Now let's hook that back up there. This is not the right way to do this at all, folks. Remember what I said, don't do this. Who that is touching my phone? It's almost time to go ride. Let's see if I can get her. Oh, look at that! Not very happy noises coming from that. Oh man, she's stiff. She is so stiff. Might have to take it back apart. You know what? I think we're going to take it back apart and put some oil on it. You know what? I pay all this darn good money for these Milwaukee tools. I'm going to use My Milwaukee tools. What size is it? A 10 millimeter. Oh darn! Look at that. And this too. Just gonna roll that from there. Let's see here. There's the bit that I'm looking for. Who's got that stupid thing in that mode? Put that in number 3. We need all the horse torques we can get for this. Hey, look, it's like a little table. R.I.P. my Red Bull. Now it's time to be healthy. Give me a water. Refreshing. All right. Give me this. I needed a quarter. Put that one on there. Throw that one there. God, it smells so bad. Oh, ugh. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing, because I have no idea. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that piece there is a little warm. That's warm too. I'm going to set that down. This might be fun to get back together. I did not anticipate on taking this thing this far apart. AKA, this wasn't supposed to come out of there. I got some oil somewhere. What did I do with it? Ah. Penetrate. Nah. Give me the WD-40. The one that's under the front of the... Yeah, that one. That one. We'll put this in there. Spray some WD-40 in there. Make that happy. And my sandpaper. I'm going to sand this too. Somewhere is a person that works on starters and electric motors and stuff, and their their head probably just exploded when I did that. This might be fun. I don't even know why I say this might be, this is going to be fun. Give me, you know what, this will work. Maybe, it might work. I don't know. We're going to try it though. here. I wonder if we could take this off. Ooh, well, okay. So we got it halfway apart. I guess that's something. I'm gonna get that out of our way. Where did that spring go? Where did that go? Oh, there we go. You know, I wonder if we can just take these springs out, shove these things down on there, and then put the springs back in. The starter pretty well shot. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that works. Well, I'm gonna have to stop here in a minute to go ride. Put that coat. Oh. No, wait a second. That's right. Okay. Get that bolt. Put that one back in there where it's supposed to go, and hope this thing doesn't come flying back apart on us. Doesn't sound happy, but oh well, I'm not happy too. Okay. Well, that just went right together. Look at my dog. He just passed out over there. Usually he's running around 900,000 miles an hour everywhere. Chances of seeing this thing run today are dwindling into the single digits now. Alrighty, let's see if this thing can weld now. I think that might just be my jump pack dying on me. I don't have a cord to plug it up. Alright, well, I'm gonna go help feed horses, and I will be back later to work on this. So I'll be back probably an hour or two, but I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, so we're back working on the wood chipper here. I got the starter back on, just need to tighten up one more bolt and then hook our battery up. Let me grab the ratchet. I checked the oil. The oil looks high, smells like gas kinda. Not sure if there might be water in the oil or what, but we're gonna see if this thing will turn over. Finally, we're gonna hook that up. I put my jump pack on the charger, so we're gonna hook this up to our vice grips that are holding our battery terminal on there. Ooh, 2.5. Wow, that's weird. It just went from 2.5 all the way up to 9. I don't care for that number, but let's give her a try. Ooh. Sounds like a bad connection. Could very well be a bad connection back here. You know what? We're going to take this and we're going to hook it over here to that terminal. See what it does now. Nothing. Not a single thing. I don't like how that battery might be bad. Must not have a good connection somewhere. We can touch the end of it. Okay, so it's just really weak. Yeah. I don't know that I trust this battery. You know what? Let's take this, hook that over there. You know, one thing I discovered yesterday when I was poking around in here is that there's actually another solenoid right here. Don't know why there's two. Yeah, don't know. Don't know what the reason is for having two of those. But we're gonna hook up some jumper cables here. We're gonna take the jump pack off. This is still plugged up. Doing a little something there. Still nothing. Yeah, give me my starter persuading device. Okay, that sounded like we had a bad connection. Hey, I think it is just a bad connection. Hammer, universal tool for everything. Oh. Did something. I don't know what it did, but it did something. That could be another issue. That cable is a little loose. Yeah, it sounds like that thing is loose. Let's see here, that would probably be a 12. If I'm guessing right. Wow, I just turned that with my hand. You know what, we're gonna tighten up this hole. Whoa! We're welding there. We can turn that off for a minute. Is this the right size? Actually, no, I don't think it is. What about for that? Right size for that. Yeah, I'm already missing like half of my sockets in there. Oh, I see. It's cracked in half. Might end up getting another set of ice grips for this. Very nice. Expertly cataloged that onto the floor. And again. Alright, get that out of the way. Now let's tighten this up. Okay, now that's tight. Put our positive connection back on here. Okay. Now we can put our charger back on here. Okay. Turn back up to 20 amps. And let's disappoint ourselves again. Wow. It actually did a little something there. Well, let's try our jump pack on the vice grips and see what that gives us. That poor starter is just begging for mercy. You know what? Let's pull the choke out just in case it does get to spinning over. You know what? Let's give the charger a minute or two. Open the door. Already checked the oil. Already checked the coolant. Let's look at this gas tank one more time. There's not a lot in there. Probably ought to dump some down in there. Let's go ahead and empty this tank out. No, is there any in this? There is some in that. I'm actually surprised that starter is managing to do anything. I hope that was gas. Not entirely sure, but I hope so. I think it was gas. And I need to put some air in the tires because they are about flat. I don't think this thing has a primer on the pump. I think it just has the turnover from the engine. Okay, that should be enough to give us some kind of signs of life. Yeah, well, it's more than we had. Gotta be something, right? 15.2 volts. See what she do now. A little something. I'm gonna let that charger charge for a little bit, and I'm gonna get back to you guys. All right, we're back. It's been charging for about 10-15 minutes. Let's see what we got now. Bummer. I figured we had enough juice. I know I got some snort in a bottle somewhere. What have I done with it? Might have used it in the Jeep. Yeah, don't mind the mess of our shop here. Check back on top of this cabinet. That is battery terminal cleaner. Yeah, I don't think I have. I might have some carburetor cleaner. Do we have that? Don't think we have carburetor cleaner either. Maybe it's over here. Let me just fight my way over here into the corner. Ah, we have carburetor cleaner. Give this thing a squirt in the air cleaner here. And that was anticlimactic. See here. I'll just make sure this linkage is fried up. Okay, linkage is free. Smells, ooh, starter wire's a little warm. What about this wire? That one's a little warm too. It's okay though. It's okay. Ground is slightly warm. That's fine. I wonder what kind of nasty mess. Well then. Wonder what's gonna fall out of here. Ooh, that thing is a little dirty. Okay, now let's squirt this up in here. Huh. Okay. Now, I wonder if we just need to bring the truck over here or something with some jumper cables hooked up. Or if we just let the battery charge a little more, that might help too. Wonder if it does better without that being on. We can also crank this up to 40 amps. Maybe that might melt something. Try that. Also, that starter might be getting very tired. So, I don't know. Got the cables connected good. Wonder if it's actually picking up fuel. Wish this thing had a primer on the pump, but it does not. Right? Nope. It does not have a primer on the pump. So, yeah. I guess I could crack that line loose right there. It's probably a 1/2 inch. Or just crack the whole thing loose. You know what we could do is we could pressurize the tank, and that will send the fuel up through the lines. Let's see here. Get this one, and I think this will work. Because it might not be getting any fuel. This is a vent or something. Yeah, no, I just took another air blower off to use this one. That one doesn't do good for purposes like this. Well, I didn't see any fuel come out of there, so maybe we try blowing back through this line and see what that does. And I actually replaced this line. Huh. Sounded like fuel just moved around in there. I actually replaced that line and that pump a couple of years ago. It's been quite a while. Here I'm picking another blower over that one. This one doesn't have air coming out the tip like this. Instead it comes out the sides here and creates like a little vortex or whatever you want to call it. It's a really good blower. It's just not very useful for this stuff. I wonder if we lower the jack down on this, it might pick up some gas. Wow, that thing is so... That thing is garbage. Just move this hitch out of the way. This thing actually rode all the way over here with that hitch in that same spot. Let's move my starter persuader and my impact. Okay, I think she's leaning downhill now. So she might pick up some gas. Let's see if we hear bubbles coming from the tank now. Oh yeah, we got bubbles. Let's put that on there. Screw our little knob thingy. Well, how nice. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Well, we should have fuel coming out over here, and we're not getting anything. Should be coming out of this fitting. You know what? Let's loosen this. Loosen this up and try it again.